My man, it is really good to see you again.
You too.
I have to ask now, though, where do these stories come from? I mean, where up there where did all these tales come from? Something's going on.
Yeah, right. This movie is based on a character Melissa created a while back that she always wanted to put into a movie. She created it at the Groundlings Theater, and then she and my friend Steve Mallory started writing it, and they brought me on board. And a mere 15 years later, the boss was born.
Did you ever have a boss that was kind of like, you have to say names, because I've asked that question before to actors, and they're like, well, can I talk about studio heads? I'm like, you probably better not,
No.
or director.
Right.
But have you ever had anybody that made you, like when you were filming this, you're like, oh, that kind of reminds me of?
Yes.
Okay,
I
so
have
you
indeed.
have.
Yeah, and but I mean, not exactly like her, because this was a gentleman, but yeah, I've had that boss.
Well, speaking of the ladies, I love the fact that this is a strong, I mean, it's a comedy, I get all that.
Yeah.
But they're strong females. I mean, and I think that's something that we don't really see a lot. And you're putting this in this film right now. Do you want to talk about that for a little bit?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I love females.
Well,
I'm married to one of the funniest ones in the world. And then, we when we were writing the script, the idea that all these females were going to come together and sort of, Melissa's dealing with, Ella Anderson, who's great as Rachel, and they kind of create this troupe. I mean, we knew, you're writing it, and you're like, okay, well, that's going to be a lot of girls. But then when you see them all together and they're all learning something from Michelle, it's actually really kind of gratifying, as well as being really funny.
Were the Brownies that good?
The Brownies were really good. Our props guys were like, you know what? If there's one thing you guys are going to have, it's edible, delicious brownies, and they were.
I want to talk about the cast, because Kristen Bell, of course, your wife, Melissa, absolutely just adore. I can't wait to talk to her.
Yeah.
But what was that like on the set? By the way, how do you direct Melissa? I've never asked you that.
I just give her suggestions of, like anybody else, she's so funny and so prepared. So I sort of say, well, we've tried it like this. Do you want to try like a little tweak? And no different than how I direct, Kristen or Pete or Kathy Bates or Tyler Labine. It's all the same, just the same process.
And that's what I want to talk about. When I saw Kathy Bates on the screen, I started screaming because I absolutely love her. Oh, that was so brilliant.
She's our favorite. I mean, it's amazing that, to think of Kathy, that she's done 2 of our movies. We consider her a friend. I mean, it's like sometimes I have to pinch myself. She's such a dream.
Let's talk about Peter's character as well. Because he's such a serious guy. I've only interviewed him a couple of times, but he's kind of a serious guy, but I like seeing him in a role like this. What was that like?
I've loved his work forever, as so many people do. He's super funny, super mellow, super delightful, and he was like, we knew he was going to be really good, and then once we started working with him, we were like, oh my God, he's actually really crazy good, and he can improvise, he can do anything. He's like, I'm as an actor, sometimes I'm very jealous of what he can do as an actor.
You're really good in this film too, by the way.
Why, thank you.
I like your character.
Thank you.
Finally, for today, I have to ask this. I love everything that you guys do. Can I ask about the Nobodies? You get the project you have coming up. Tell me about it.
Well, it's a pilot that Melissa and I kind of shepherded along with our friends Hugh Davidson, Rachel Ramerson, Larry Dorff, and we just shot the pilot, and the rough cut is in. It's really funny, and we're hoping that TV Land takes it and puts it on TV for a long time.